Okay, I got the truck unloaded, so I will show you what I brought up. I, of course, have my 4 buckets of dirt, but what I did today is I brought up this smaller tote, and I filled that up too, so that's probably another 2 buckets worth of dirt there. So, bringing that much more dirt. My pile is getting bigger and bigger over here. So I'll obviously add that on to that pile, and then I will take you over and I will show you what I brought up with me today. Now this here it's some of my weights from my weight set, and I wasn't even thinking about it. They were underneath the stairs in the cellar, and I was like, oh yeah, let me grab those because there's them, and then there's the other weights over here underneath here. They're heavier than the son of a gun. And if it's a day that you've got to get everything out of your house, this would be the last thing you're going to want to pick up because they're so freaking heavy. So getting them up here today is awesome. And that's one of the things, it's like with bringing stuff up every time, it's not stressful. It's not like, oh my God, I got to get everything out of my house. It's just doing it gradually. And I'm getting a lot of this small stuff that I don't need to have at the house up here. And it's freaking great. Now this here, actually, I'll show you. I did a video on this before, and this is something that I made, and it's just a hollow PVC pipe. I got a cap on that end, and this end is a screw-on end, and that actually is something that I will bury around here someplace with some supplies in it. And so it's just it's a watertight, sealed up cache that I can put, you know, anything I want, so that if something goes wrong, I have other stuff available. Obviously just a plastic bowl here. Drop these down here. Those are just the things you hang things up with their hooks, medium hooks. Got a kerosene oh my God, freaking container here to hold kerosene. I want to say kerosene gas can, but it's not gas obviously, but it's a kerosene one. These are tomato cages. This here is what you put on your garden. I didn't even add that to my garden this year, but you plant your garden and you put this down and you cut slits in it and you plant your stuff, and then the weeds won't grow up through. So I figured I'd bring that up. This is just a plug-in coffee maker that you can plug into your car, to be honest with you. These here are heat mitts. They're really heavy duty, so I figured I would bring those up. What this here is a sink that my mom had picked up at a garage sale that will definitely be used here. You know, definitely utilize that. But she had picked it up and she got it really, really cheap. I don't even remember what price she got it for. But I've had that sitting in the basement, so I figured I'll get that up here now as well. This is some flooring, some laminate flooring. So it's 2 boxes of that, so I brought those up. These are 2 boxes of my grandmother's china. I figure I might as well get them up here now and get that done. This is a little miniature Craftsman chainsaw, a circular saw that I got here. Got a little fan that actually I used this at my other property that I had, and this is really comes in handy. It works really, really well. 100-foot heavy duty outdoor extension cord. Got another extension cord with all the prongs and another extension cord there. Here's an extension cord with the light, old school. Picked that up at a garage sale. This is a 100-foot tape measure. And actually I used that when I walked the property trying to figure out what my dimensions were. This is just a box of matches. And then this here is, actually, I don't know, what's in that? Oh, Q-tips and stuff like that, more medical stuff there. And then lasagna pans, a bunch of those. I figured it can be used for a lot of different purposes. So that's what I brought up today. So what I'll do is I'll get that all packed away in the building and out of the way. And it's amazing how much stuff that you have that you don't realize what you have until you get going with packing everything up. And I'm like so grateful that I'm having this time now to bring this stuff up here and get it just so now it's out of my way. It's stuff that I don't have to worry about packing when it comes to the time when we have to move out of the house and come up here. Then basically it's going to be, it'll be pots and pans, glasses, dishes, clothes, food in our, dressers in our beds and stuff like that. So, like I said, this is awesome. I mean, to be able to get this smaller stuff one load at a time where it's not taxing. I mean, because it's like when it comes down to time where we got to go, we might get a month's notice, and that's a lot of stuff to get packed up and moved up here in a month. And with, just I'm coming up here anyway, so I might as well utilize that time. So it's definitely nice, and like I said, it's all stuff that I'm going to use up here, so I might as well get it up here. So that's it for now. Let me get this stuff packed away. Then I'm going to run into town, grab some rat poison, and I'll come back up and I'll get back to work with the other stuff. All right, prepper nerd.